Task 8.4a is to record the variable allowance with formula, but this time using non-time attendant function. So in this task, we need to record the a new variable allowance. So to do this task 8.4, we need to go to the tools and then general maintenance, and after that we click on the allowance. So we need to create a new one of the living allowance. So you need to add new, and then the code is living. Okay, description is living allowance. Okay, and then we go to the formula. So the formula, you need to go to the others and then find the months working days, because this time we are not going to use the time attendant, so it times by 10. Okay, and after that we just click save. After you then create a new living allowance, you need to go to the employee to assign the allowance. So that is for the task 8.4b. So to go to employee, you need to go to the payroll and then employee and then employee maintenance. So this time the employee is still Ironman, so I click on edit and I go to addition and deduction to add the payroll item. So the allowance that I need to add on is living allowance for Ironman. Then I click on apply and you can see the living allowance is already here. So before that, I click on save button to save the allowance in the Ironman. Okay, so for the next task 8.4c is to process the month and payroll. Okay, so we need to go to the payroll management and then process payroll. Just now we already processed, so this time we need to reset because we already add on a new variable allowance, which is living allowance. So I click on edit and I go to the details, and this time I go to the reset. So when I click on reset, are you sure you want to reset? Yes. Okay, it's reset successfully and I can see my allowance has become 1490. Okay, that one is after I add on the living allowance. Okay, so I click on close and I close from this. Right, I go back from here. So the next task is to change the calendar setting. So the 8.4c living allowance is actually calculated based on your month information that you already set in the calendar setting in previous chapter. So for task 8.4d, we want to change the calendar setting. So to change the calendar setting, we go to tools. Okay, we go to tools and then we go to the general maintenance and then we go to the calendar. Okay, so this calendar, in the default calendar here, I need to edit. Okay, I need to change the month information. So I right click on the month. So if previously we use the specific working days in month, which is 26, now I want us to click on the use calculated working days in the month. Okay, so I discard back. You need to go to the April. Yes, this one, month information, because we want to set only for April. So you need to use auto calculate working days in the month. So you don't have to click apply to all because we want to use only for April. So I click on save. Okay, and then I click on save button. Okay, and then continue. So when I go back to my payroll process, okay, so when I click on edit Okay, the details here 1490. Now I need to reset again because I already changed the number of day in the month. So when I click on reset, yes, okay, the allowance will become 1440. Okay, is difference because due to the number of day calculated in the specific month. Okay, if just now in April we use fixed days for the month, now when we change to the auto calculated, the living allowance will change. So now I close and I go back to the payroll process. So that's how you do for the variable allowance without times